Okay, in this lab, we are going to be demonstrating the usage of Cisco Packet Tracer. We're just going to go through the creation of the topology right here, and we're going to talk more about what all this means when I see everyone on Monday. And let's see, I wrote this lab like 2 weeks ago, so it's like foreign kind of a thing. So it's asking us one switch, four PCs, and it's saying 12960 switch. We're gonna go ahead and grab the. So this is if you guys don't know that Cisco Packet Tracer is kind of like Microsoft Visio on steroids. So we have the icons down below. Here's our work area. We're just gonna grab a 2960, and I like to make things a little bit bigger. So let me just do this, and then it says grab four PCs. Let's grab one, two, three, four. Here we go. And of course, it wants us to connect them all to a switch. The switch, so PCs are. You know what? I'm just gonna nix delete PC2. I'm just going to delete PC0, so we'll actually start with PC1, PC2, PC3, and PC4. And let me put these. I am OCD. My apologies. I am so OCD with positioning and things like that. And, I'm going PC1, fast Ethernet 0 to FA01. That's how OCD I am. I just have to get everything uh, connected to its like device. So that's PC2 going to FA02 and PC. This is called symmetrical configuration, just so you know, making everything as, I guess, equal as possible. So, and I like to think that they do this in the real world too, because if most people don't realize, when you're inside of a switch, you don't really see, like, you're usually logging into the switch via terminal. You don't see the particular devices that are connected to it. So, for example, if usually when you log into a switch, what do you see? You see this, um, just the command line. So if you did show IP interface brief, for example, you would see that certain ones are up, certain ones are down. So, for example, if you did show IP interface brief, include only the ones that are up, you can see that these are up, and then you can, extrapolate. You could say that's fast Ethernet 01, that's connected to PC1, that's connected to PC2, that's connected to PC3, PC4, and so on and so forth. And let's see, assign. Okay, so I this is saying PC0, PC1. So all right, maybe I should have, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should do it over again. But all right, let's just be consistent. Let's just blow it all up and forget about it. I'll just blow it all up. Go to no, not save. Let me go back to my packet tracer, and actually, I guess I just nixed it to completely. Let's try this again. Come on, packet tracer. Packet tracer, where did you go? On my desktop. Cisco pack. Okay, maybe it's hiding. No, I guess not. Let's just go back. It just. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, here we go. It should be able to go. I hope I don't have to reboot my computer. Okay, now Cisco Patrick. Now let's just follow the instructions as is. But you know my opinion. I like to go, because I'm OCD. I like to go straight from 0. But anyways, let's just once again grab a 2690. Let's make it bigger, and then let's just keep PC0. Just keep the PCs connected to this. Okay, let's just follow the lab exactly. FA01, PC0 goes into FA01. I should have had it. I should have done it a different way. This goes to PC02. This goes to PC03. And this goes to PC04. And then it says assign the following static IPs. And there's no default gateway. And what is going on here? Okay, there we go. And let's go to desktop. And this is going to be 192.168.1.10 with the default Class C IP address. This is, and I should have done this. I liked it. I'll just to save time, I'll just copy and paste that. And then I'll go to this one, copy and paste that up. That'll be 11. And there'll be no default gateway because this is layer 2 only. PC2 is the .12. Okay. And PC3, that'll be .13. All right. And verify these different connections. So on Monday, I'll show you like a different way of verifying them. And what I could do is we can make sure all the ARP caches are full. You know, I could just ping 192.168.1.255, which would be the broadcast address, and it's going to ping everyone that isn't me, which is what we want. It'll ping everyone 3 or 4 times. And on switch, on the switch CLI, we're going to observe the MAC address table. So well, let's just wait for this to go. No loss, so the ARP tables have been filled. And actually, I should probably do this on every one of them, but let's just see what our cam table is. We go to enable and then show MAC address table. We can see the IP, we can see the MAC addresses have been populated into each interface's CAM or content addressable memory. Okay, now it comes time for the VLANs. So we need to put FA01 and FA02 in the same VLANs. So we're going to go to conft and we'll say VLAN 10, and that'll be named sales. Okay. And if we want to put FA01 and FA02 in that VLAN, we're going to go to exit, and then we're going to go in interface range F0/1 to 2, and then we're going to say, let's see, it's been a while since I did this. Let's see, we're going to do, not a while, I just literally did it last semester. But let's see, VLAN, we're going to do, it just came switch port mode access, and then switch port access VLAN 10. Okay, and then we're going to do description, added to VLAN 10. Okay, so if we go to N and then we do show IP interface, it would show IP interface brief. It would show these, and if we did show VLAN brief, it would show that we have added the sales VLAN, and FA01 and FA02 have joined. And if I said show VLAN 10, show VLAN ID, my my fault. 10. There's more information here. And if I said show interface F0/1, it would actually show description added to VLAN 10. And the same thing with FA02. FA02, it would show added to VLAN 10. Now let's do the same thing for HR. Conf T VLAN HR. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. VLAN 20. And name HR or humane resources. And I forgot we need to put an underscore right here. And let's go to exit and let's do interface range F0/3 to 4, and then we'll just do switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN 20. Okay, and let's do description added to VLAN 20. Okay. Let's see. Now, we're going to go ahead and ping within the same VLAN, and that should work. All right, so this is the ping icon right here. We're going to ping, and we're going to ping these two, and that was successful. Okay. And we're going to ping these two because they're in the same VLAN. That's successful. And then PC0, we're going to ping, and it should not ping. It's in progress, and it won't work. Okay? All right. We're pretty much done, and thank you very much.